Okay, boys, today in science class, we are going to start our new unit. So today the date is 6th and the day is Monday. This is the first week of your second semester. Learner's book and activity book. We are going to use them both in today's class. Unit 3, Changing Materials. We are on lesson 3.1. The name of the lesson is Materials Changing Shapes. Materials Changing Shapes. It is on page number 26 and 27 of your Science Learner's book. So in this lesson, we are going to know how shapes changed, and some materials easily change shape. So boys, before going to the start the lesson, I would like to recall you that in grade 1 we have studied different types of materials: metals, glass, stones, rubber, wood, fabric. And in last semester in grade 2, we have studied and we have discussed that some of the materials are natural and some of them are man-made. Some of the things that are man-made. So we are going to discuss these things, that some materials have soft and smooth property, some of them are hard. So we are going to basically discuss the properties of materials and how can we change its shape. So before we go further, first of all, let's write the vocabulary words of this lesson. The first word is bend, twist, stretch, squash, change, shape. Means with bending, twisting, stretching, squashing, we can change shapes. So these are the 6 letter words that we are going to learn in this lesson. See the first picture in your book on page number 28. What is girl doing with the metal rod? She is bending it. What she is doing, boys? She is applying force on the material and she is changing the shape of this material. How she is changing the shape? By bending it into different shape. She is applying force and she is bending the material to change its shape. Okay. Second, twisting. The girl has a cloth or towel in her hand and she is twisting it. Why she is twisting it? She wants to change the shape of this material. What she can do? She is changing the shape of material by twisting it, by twisting the material. Stretching, stretching. Some of the materials have elasticity, so we can stretch them like the girl in the picture is doing. She is stretching. She is changing the shape of material. How she is changing the shape of material? She is doing stretching. She is stretching the material. So we are going to say that she is stretching a rubber band. She is stretching a rubber band. We can stretch all those things that have elasticity inside. So we cannot stretch a rod, we cannot stretch a towel. We can only stretch those things that have elasticity in them. So this is stretching. Squashing. What is squashing? Applying too much force to change the material. It is squashing. What she is doing, she is applying force on this material to change its shape, to change its shape. So we have studied 4 things. What are those 4 things, boys? Bending, twisting, stretching, and squashing. Why we do these 4 things? We do these 4 things to change materials, to change the shape of materials. So we do what? We bend, we twist, we squeeze, and we squash. We stretch and we squash. So these 4 things, in these 4 things, we apply force. Why we apply force? To change the shape of material. Some of the things are easy to change materials with the help of hands, but some of the things that are very strong, we cannot change its shape with the help of twisting, bending, stretching, and squashing. So to change the shape of such material, we use machines. But some of the materials, we can change the material with the help of our hands. So see the example. What is she doing with the balloon? Is she twisting, bending, stretching, or squashing? What is he doing in the picture with the balloon? He is squashing. He is squashing the balloon. He is squashing the balloon. Things that twist. So here are some things that can be twisted easily. You can see those things in the picture. These are the things we can twist them. We can twist ropes, we can twist hairs, we can twist some of the biscuits with chocolates, we can twist candies, we can twist threads, we can twist different types of wires and different types of bread also. So we can squash and twist things in our daily life. Okay, what is this doing with the ruler? He is bending the ruler. What he is doing, boys? He is bending the ruler. He is applying force on the ruler to change the shape of the ruler. So what he is doing, he is bending the ruler. What he is doing, boys? He is bending the ruler. Okay, stretching. We have discussed that there are some things and only those things that can be stretched. So these are the things that can stretch. Those things that have elasticity, we can stretch them. So Mostly the things that are made of rubber are used to stretch. We can only stretch those things that have elasticity. So here are some of the things you can see on the screen that are used to stretch things, okay? So boys, these are 4 words or 4 actions that we can do with the things to change the shape of those materials. Look, built or natural. Here are some materials that are natural and some of the materials that are man-made. What is built? The house has been built by men. So we will say it is man-made. Okay. So before going to the further, we are going to open our activity books and let's discuss the answers on activity. So when you open your activity book, page number 16, you can see balloons changing shape. In this exercise, you will look at squashing balloons. What are the boys doing with the balloons? They are squashing the balloons on the wall. These boys are squashing balloons. So you can see the shape of each balloon is different because they are applying more force and sometimes they are applying less force and squashing the balloon to change the shape of the balloon. Alex squashes a balloon even harder than these 2 boys. Who is Alex? This one. He is squashing the balloon even harder than these 2 boys. You can see the picture, what he is doing. He is squashing the balloon. Okay, he is squashing the balloon hardly. Draw what his balloon will look like. Talk to your friends, say why the balloons in the pictures look different. So boys, here you are going to draw the shape of Alex balloon here in the box. So talk to your friends, say why balloons in the pictures look different. So you can see each picture has different shape in the balloon. So if you are squashing it more hardly, your balloon is going to squash into small piece. If you are squashing it in the medium, so the shape will look like this. If you are pressing it very lightly, so the shape of your balloon is going to be like this. So if you are going to squash it harder, the balloon's shape will be changed more. If you are squashing it lightly, so the shape of the balloon will have a little different, not too much. So it is up to you how the way you are going to squash your balloon lightly or hardly. Okay, so boys, let's write the vocabulary words in the notebook